Yo, what is up, guys? It is Chris Casual here. This is day number 5 of living like a Mormon, even though you guys are not called Mormons anymore. It's members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. But if Word Radio, Keystone, Saints Unscripted, and many other LDS content creators out there are still going to use the word Mormon to describe themselves, I am going to use the word Mormon as well. So this is day 5 of living as a Mormon, even though President Russell M. Nelson wants everyone to stay away from that name. But day 5 is also day number 1 of not having coffee. Day number 1 of not having coffee is going great. Aside from the major headache, that is not going so well. I did not go to church today. And the main topic of this video is going to be about keeping promises that you make to your significant other or other people, and most importantly, God. So I made a promise to my wonderful fiance that I would not go to church without her, and that we would always go to church together. So I am going to strive to keep that promise. Now, it's been a while since I've been to an LDS church. It's been a good 2, maybe 3, 4 weeks. It's been a good while since I've been to the LDS church. I really wanted to go today, but keeping my promise is also important. And I can also read the scriptures at home. From my understanding that the LDS in second hour at the moment is teaching out of the Old Testament, which is awesome because I don't really understand a lot of the Old Testament. Old Testament, very confusing. New Testament, not confusing and freaking awesome. But I know there's a lot of good stories in the Old Testament. The story of Job, the story of David, just so many great stories. Moses, Abraham, all the good stories in the Old Testament. The Old Testament is just really great in the Bible. But yeah, we should always strive to keep our promises to God. Like if we make a promise to God that we're going to wake up and stay away from our phone and go straight to the scriptures, we need to keep that promise that we made to God. Or we make a promise to God that we're going to stay away from alcohol or smoking cigarettes. We need to keep and focus on that promise that we made to our Heavenly Father. We need to stay focused and strive to keep our promises, even though we make mistakes. We're going to mess up. I messed up again today. The first thing I did was I woke up. I was so happy that I had a day off of work that I just went straight to my phone and started doom scrolling. I did make sure to go in and heart every single person's comment on the channel here because I try to read and interact with every single comment that I get. But with all the subscribers and stuff like that, it's just hard to interact with each and every single comment because there is so many now that I'm just getting slammed with. But I have read them all and I have hearted them all, but I have not commented back to every single comment. I am seeing them and I am reading them. Trust me, I read the comments all the time. Even when I'm taking a break at work, I'm reading the comments. Or if I'm on my lunch break at work, I'm reading the comments. I'm reading them, I'm hearting them, and I am trying my best to respond to as many as I possibly can. But, yeah, just keep your promises that you make to Heavenly Father. And also keep your promises that you make to your significant other. Because I do struggle with that myself. I'll promise my fiance that before she comes home from work, I'll clean the house if I have a day off or something. I'll say, yeah, I'll clean the house. I'll pick up after myself, and then I don't do it. Or I'll say, yeah, I'll put the dishes away, not a problem, and then I don't put the dishes away. Or I'll say, yeah, I'm gonna take out the trash. I'll do it in a minute. and then that minute never comes. Or I'll make a promise to Heavenly Father that I'm not going to cuss anymore, and then the very next day I'm cussing up a storm like a sailor. Or I'll make a promise to God that I'm going to wake up and just go straight to the scriptures and read out of the Bible and read out of the Book of Mormon or something, and then I just don't keep the promise that I made to Heavenly Father. And we really should keep and strive to keep our promises that we make to Heavenly Father and our significant other. I know I've said it multiple times and just keep repeating myself over and over, but it's just such a important thing that I believe that we all should focus on so much, that if we're going to make a promise, we should keep it and stick to our word, because that is exactly what we should do, and that's exactly what Heavenly Father does for us. But yeah, the main focus of day 5 is going to be keeping my promise that I make with Heavenly Father, and the promises that I continue to make with Heavenly Father, and also my wonderful and amazing fiance. And the entire goal of this challenge is obviously to get closer to God, and not only get closer to God, it is to become a better person for yourself, for your significant other, and to be a better example for anyone and everybody else around you. And with that being said, God bless. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next update video tomorrow.